I'm lost. I'm lost and I didn't even know it. What am I doing? Where am I going? What has been going on? Wait, and before you jump to any conclusions, this is not a negative video, but I do have some harsh realities that I have to face. I've been lost. I didn't even know it. I literally started this journey on March 16th to lose 110 pounds and clicking off the weeks, going good, making videos, making progress, making weight loss, getting stronger. And then I literally thought I was on like week 13 or 14. I literally just look at my calendar. This is the end of week 17. What have I been doing the last month? I'm gonna make some dinner and we're gonna talk about it. All right, dude here, everybody. We gotta have a talk. We gotta have a real talk. And again, this is not negative. I started this channel to be honest about my journey. And that's what we're gonna do today. I have been lost and I didn't even realize it. Literally time has been clicking off. I talked about a little bit of the topics yesterday of like with story time about understanding what leads me down a path, and didn't even realize it that I think I'm on a path right now and it's not the right one. So it's time to correct that. So I'm gonna make some dinner here. We're gonna have a couple ribeyes. I just thawed these suckers out of the there they are right there. I thawed those out of the oven. Or thawed them out of the oven. I took them out of the freezer and thawed them out. Oh my gosh. This is not a cooking video. This is not a story time video. This is a daily accountability video. This is a journey video. This is exactly starting over at 53. The goal is to lose 110 pounds. That's what this video is about. And I have gotten off track and I didn't even realize it. I had someone, I think his name's Anthony, leave a comment yesterday. And he said, I think when you do like a weight loss podcast or a vlog or, things like that, it becomes a little bit harder to stay on track. And I kind of agreed with that a little bit, but this has been really good for me, using this prime seasoning. And I've had a lot of good success. But what happened was a few weeks ago, I had a little bit of a blunder and I got off track a little bit. And I've been struggling. This is where you come in. I need some help. I need some support. I need some encouragement. You guys are pretty good every single day, but I'm asking right now. I need you. What I'm finding is I got complacent. I'd be damned if I didn't do it again. This is exactly what I've been documenting. I've been talking about this. And my point is this is how easy it can happen right under your nose. Without even trying, something can happen. You get off track and you don't even realize it. I bet 2 or 3 weeks have clicked off and I've been like, okay, I'll do my weigh-in next week. I know I'm up a little bit of weight, like at my lowest. So I hit 228 a few weeks ago. Then I went up to 231. Then I went down to like 229. And I was kind of bobbling around. And so I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. I think I know about where I'm at right now, and I'm not proud. But I've been avoiding doing a weekly weigh-in. Why? Because that's an aversion tactic. I don't want to know the truth, right? So screw me. Next Monday, we're bringing back the weigh-ins. And I've only got the camera on a tripod. I'm going to bring it around here. Sorry. My wife hates it when I film in a messy house, but we're keeping it real. This is what we do. So here's those steaks. Can you see them? Look, there they are, 2 ribeyes, nice and seasoned up. Now, come with me. Come with me. Let's go start the grill. Ooh. I'm not good at filming remotely and bringing you with me. And I'm not into fancy edits because I'm not smart enough. So here we go. This is the Weber Searwood. Again, you've seen this in other barbecue videos, but again, this isn't a cooking video. I realized I kind of screwed up a little bit. Sorry, I forgot. I got a power problem. I have a smart switch on my outlet out here, and it doesn't work anymore. It's an old Wemo smart switch, and they kind of went out of business, or they don't support them anymore. So I have to go turn it on manually in order to get the power to the grill. Anyway, bottom line is, I'm gonna start it up now. So my point is this: I lost track and didn't even know it. See, I've been making videos, I've been analyzing my brain, I've been kind of resetting and starting over for the next 90 days. And I already made a couple of videos on this, so I'm not going to go into all those details. I revamped my workouts, trying to take care of my shoulder. Like, here's what I can do, some mobility stuff, but not really lifting stuff. And, tried to stick with the keto diet. But what's been happening is, as I've been doing that, I realized, okay, grill is on. I realized that literally I gotta clean up the patio tomorrow too. Oh my gosh, I gotta be a big weekend. I realized that I have some serious misgivings. So here's what's been going on. I've been doing stuff right every day. Every day I've done something good. What I have not been doing that I was doing the first 90 days is I was dialed in. And I know I've talked about that before, but I was putting it all together, the full checklist. And I've got excuses, I've got reasons. We all do, right? But one of those reasons was, it got hot outside, it got real windy, I couldn't film and do my walk and talks. I have things, right, that became the reasons. But I would try and supplement and do something else. But then what I started realizing in the last week and a half was I do really good 3 or 4 days of solid exercise. I started making my accountability shorts again. And then I realized, my nutrition was off 2 of those days. Or I started getting dialed back in on keto and doing really good. But I haven't been checking my blood ketones. I haven't been checking my blood pressure daily. I become lackadaisical on the daily grind. And here's the thing, guys and gals, I am not in maintenance mode. Okay? I'm still in fat mode. I got a lot of fat to still lose. I am nowhere near maintenance mode. So what am I doing? Who do I think I am? Right? I need to be on the daily grind. I've had a lot of stress in my life lately. I won't go into all those details. And yesterday in my video, I thought yesterday's video was very reflective. It was about a 20-minute video. It was a story time talking about how I, more of not how I gained weight, what I did to gain weight when originally. It was more of a story of the emotional decisions and choices that kind of led me to do those things. And I thought it was actually pretty good. I watched it back today and it was reflective. I had a couple people in the comments say, "Oh, you got to be more positive," And they're like, "Don't make a video about your failures." And I'm like, what are they talking about? Dude, if I get talking for 20 minutes, you understand, there's things that come out. I don't know what I say. I don't really watch it back. I film to document, and I edit the beginning of the clips, piece them together, and upload it. Because I'm trying to be just legit and real. I don't script it out. This is all just me. So anyway, I was like, what are they talking about? I didn't even know. And I rewatched the video today. And at the very end, I said, I've been struggling lately. And I've had a lot of failures. And I think tomorrow I'm going to make a video where I talk about all these failures. Okay, let me clarify that. I wasn't saying I'm going to make a video where I start checking off and listing and trauma dumping all my failures onto my loyal, faithful audience and new people that find the channel. No, not at all. I'm going to be positive. But what I was realizing, and I realized it 10 minutes ago, I know that I haven't been hitting all the check marks every day. I've got a list of action items that I need to do in order to stack wins and stack progress. So again, if the fitness has been good, the diet seems a little bit off. If the diet's been excellent, the fitness has been a little bit off. And like I said, I got excuses, my shoulder, this, that, or the other, right? I think I was sick once. My foot was jacked up one time. Like there's things, right? Life happens. But then I make videos about how you got to overcome that and do different things because I keep making these plans and adjustments, but I realize I'm not dialing it in. And then I'm doing the one critical thing that I can't do. I've been avoiding the weigh-in because I don't want to know the damage that's been done, and I don't want to share it with you because it's embarrassing. Because I know that I have not been losing weight for about 3 weeks. I've probably been yo-yoing or gaining. And some of that is just water weight. You eat crappy for a couple of days, you put on a bunch of pounds, and then you eat good for a couple of days and a bunch comes off. And, I'm not super stressed about that, but it's time for me to take a pill and take a hard dose of reality check and face the music, because this is not where I'm not in maintenance mode. I'm in weight loss mode. So anyway, tonight, ribeyes. Okay. Tomorrow, I'm gonna make a barbecue video. I'll make a weight loss one too, but I'm gonna smoke some pork butt. I'm gonna go to Costco tonight after we're done eating, and I'm gonna make a video about smoking a pork butt. Woo! Hold on, I gotta pause this. So, epiphany time, smoke some meat. If you take these things on a smoke, I think we're gonna go about 225 till they hit about 90, 95 degrees. I don't know. Sorry, I gotta put that up because I don't want you to see how messy my sink is. So I'm gonna wash this off. We're gonna reverse sear this sucker, kind of like we did the other night. Worked out pretty well with those New York steaks. Try with some ribeyes, see what happens. But the point is, I realized, I've been making the videos and showing up every day, and I've been doing stuff that's good for me, but I'm like halfway there. And when I'm halfway there, I'm not losing. I'm not progressing. And I am not anywhere near ready to maintain. I really have to stick to losing. Anyway, while that smokes, I'll finish up some thoughts here. So, I used the wrong word in my video yesterday. I said I'm going to make a video today where I talk about some of my failures. That's the wrong word. I've been having some setbacks. I've been having some trials. I've been having some temptations. I've been succumbing to some of those things. It's not a fail because the only way you fail is if you quit. The only way you fail is if you give up, right? So we're not giving up. I'm here to proclaim. I am not giving up. We are going to hit the goal. What I have to do though is I have to get back to the basics, and that is I got to hit my daily action items daily. How about that? And so those daily action items for me consist of a few basic things. I have my standard day. I wake up and I go to work. I've got to get back to intermittent fasting. That works well for me because when I don't eat breakfast or lunch Monday through Friday, it just makes it easy. I've been letting myself get hungry lately, and so I have gone and grabbed some lunch. And in all truthfulness, guys, I've had a little Taco Bell. I even had McDonald's one day. I've been letting myself eat some pretty crappy food. I've been staying away mostly from snacking and that kind of garbage. But I have had a couple lunches, and pretty much other than going to In-N-Out, there's not a whole lot of places where I have like a preset ketogenic meal that I know I can eat and still be pretty safe with. So that's a fail. Okay. That I'm going to count that as a fail, or a setback. But the bottom line is I can do that. So next week, Monday through Friday, definitely being on my work week, I'm going to do intermittent fasting. On the weekends, I just got to be good. I'm going to have a ribeye steak tonight. I'm going to I'll probably eat some eggs, maybe some hard-boiled eggs tomorrow, and I'm going to smoke a pork butt. So we're gonna do an all-day smoke, and then I'm just gonna have pork. So number one, diet. I gotta get my diet totally under control. One of the things that helps keep me motivated is to check my ketones. I won't be in ketosis for a few days. But if I get in there by like Monday or Tuesday, I'll be feeling pretty good. Now on the next one is the workouts. Working out daily, exercising is not an option. Now, if I can't do even one of my new mobility workouts or foundational strength workouts, because the shoulder's been hurting pretty good. But guess what? Nothing stops me from going on a walk. I've been making videos every day, sitting in front of my Star Wars wall. Well, guess what? I can pull out the walking pad and I can do a walk and talk video while I'm on the little dumb walking pad. I don't really like my walking pad, but guess what? It's doable. So why am I not doing it? No excuse. No excuses. So consistency, going back to the basics, focusing on consistency in my daily exercise, my daily nutrition. The content is fine. I'm still making content, but I got to get back to results. So what you're going to see is you're going to see Monday with a weigh-in video and probably some thoughts about how I'm doing. Tuesdays will be more of like a walk and talk where I'll probably take a topic or something I've been thinking about and I'll share my thoughts on it, or document it somehow and how it relates to the journey. Wednesdays, we've kind of got this thing going with the live stream. Hopefully we get more and more people. There's between 20 and 30 that show up consistently. So that's still good. Beats live streaming to nobody. I'm really grateful for those of you who show up all the time. So Wednesday will be the live stream. Thursday is probably gonna be like a story time with Dude. The whole point of story time with Dude, it's for me, it's for you, but it's more for my future kids. So if you don't like the story times, don't watch them. Won't hurt my feelings. But the bottom line is I basically take a story out of my life and I apply some sort of principle or life lesson that I've learned. And I'm documenting that because, again, I've got nothing to go on for my mom or my dad or my grandmas or my grandpas, my great-grandma, grandpas. So this is for posterity. This is for genealogy. I would love it if one of my kids could pull up a story time with Dude playlist and it's got 100 videos of incidences and things that I experienced in my life where I learned something and I grew from it. So that's the point of that little series there. Friday and Saturdays are going to be just more back to the journey and the daily grind. And Sundays might be another one about the daily journey to lose 110 pounds. So I've kind of got it mapped out, but I got to get back to showing up. But you've heard me say this all along the way. It's not about just doing it every day. That doesn't necessarily stack wins. It's about doing the right things consistently that helps you stack wins. So again, I'm not in maintenance mode, so I've got to get back to stacking small wins that equal big results. So again, I don't know what the scale is going to say next Monday. I'm really nervous. I don't want to, 228 was my low. So 220 is my next goal. I don't want to be at 240. So I'm going to try and make it a good weekend so I can hopefully not have too much of a setback. But yeah, guys, it's about doing the right thing consistently. So I'll finish this up when the steak's ready. All right, I'm going to the sear. Let those go a couple minutes per side. Now, while that's searing, ignore that oven. That's garbage. I gotta take that to the dump. I got an email from YouTube a minute ago while I was just waiting for this to cook and get up to temperature. Interesting. See, it's not that I lost my way. Like, I've been showing up every single day. I've uploaded 52 videos to YouTube last month. That includes shorts, long form videos, probably some barbecue cooking videos, different types of content. I had 30,000 views. Only got like 95 subscribers, not very much. So it wasn't a successful month, but still, I showed up. But I've been showing up for YouTube the way I want to. And I got sidetracked and have not been showing up for myself the way that I need to. Oof. That one stings. So I'm not gonna stop showing up for YouTube. I'm gonna keep doing this and keep making my videos and sharing my journey. But I'm gonna start showing up for myself the way that I was and the way that I need to get me back on track to hit my goals. So no matter what the damage is Monday morning for the weigh-in, doesn't matter. We're moving forward and we're gonna get this done. So I'm gonna flip these steaks and I'm gonna let them rest. We'll cut into them and wrap up this video. All right, it's rested for a few. It's not very bad. I'm gonna take a little smack roll here. Oh my gosh. All right. Dude, you're magnificent. Brilliant. All right, that's freaking good. That's a ribeye. And those are my thoughts. It's not a failure. I'm sharing the journey honestly. And listen, we got a long way to go. Failure is not an option. I will persist until I succeed. I'm gonna keep going. Sometimes you gotta course correct. Sometimes you gotta kick your own butt. Sometimes you gotta take a serious look at where you're at and go, okay, man, you're flubbing it up. Time to get dialed in. I've been going up and down on that same thought process in the last week, 2 weeks. Lost track of some time. We're gonna be entering in week 18 next week, and I think it's time. I'm gonna show you what I did in 18 weeks before when I did that transformation. And that will actually, I gotta find the photos though. They're buried on a hard drive somewhere. That'll show you why I'm confident that I know I can do it. Done it before. Had more of a journey, more to go this time, and I'm not in a contest, so I'm not in a major hurry or anything, but I know we're gonna get there. So again, I've been struggling. To recap, I kind of misplaced where I was along the journey. I think I started focusing on some of the wrong stuff, but I'm not gonna stop showing up. I'm not gonna stop making content. I'm not gonna stop doing anything. I'm just gonna start adding in the right stuff that's good for me. So we're gonna get back to where we need to be. We're gonna start losing weight again. Building muscle is gonna be a little bit of a challenge with where I'm at physically right now with my shoulder. But we're gonna do what we can do. So it doesn't really matter. But we're gonna keep striving, keep going forward, and we're gonna hit the goal. So appreciate you being here. Listen, sometimes it gets tough, right? The journey is not a straight shot. And I talk a lot about ups and downs, but today I had an epiphany that I've been in a worse place where I thought I was. I've been a little bit no weeds in my garden going, oh, I'm doing great. I'm just resetting. I'm just doing things. No, I've been struggling. So this is what the community is all about. I need your support. I'm asking for your support. Leave some words of encouragement. Let me know if you've had some ups and downs recently too, and I'm here to support and encourage you. I know we can all do this together. I do believe a rising tide raises all ships. So let's do this. If you're new around here, we're doing it every single day. We are gonna hit the goal. We're making progress, and we're gonna keep making progress, even if we have a little setback. If you've been around, thank you. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for supporting me. And even sometimes, James in Scotland, thanks for calling me out on my crap, because sometimes I need it. I need a little reminder of, hey, we gotta be uplifting. We are getting this done, and we are gonna do it together. So, love you guys. See you tomorrow. Dude, this video is long, but dude out. Anyway, see you tomorrow.